Okay, so this is a video game review for Road Rash for the PC. It's the motorcycle racer from Electronic Arts, and based on their copyright thing on the game, I'm going to say it's probably around 1996, but don't quote me on that one because I haven't got my internet up and running at the time of making this video, so I can't really check my facts on that one. But anyway, it's more than 10 years old easily. So let's see, what's it all about? Well, it's got a simple but classic premise: win every race available and become the best. There are 3 modes of play. There's Thrash mode, which is an arcade mode. You just pick a race. You don't have to worry about what racer you are or what bike or anything like that. The big game mode is the main single player game, where you pick a character, male or female, participate in races, win cash depending on your position in that race, and you use that money to buy better bikes and things and progress through the game. Now, there are only 5 racetracks in the game. However, when you win these races, you then progress onto the second level, which sees the same tracks extended in length and sees the winnings of the races also increase. At any time you can head to the bike store and get a new bike, and to begin with you'll be riding a pretty ratty bike, and then later on you'll move on to the sports bike range, and finally you'll be able to make enough to purchase a super bike. So it's a decent enough system despite a real dearth of varied tracks, which is possibly the biggest thing I've got against this game. It does feel a little bit too much like bland kind of city town sort of thing, and then kind of bland sort of countryside thing, and that's my biggest sort of gripe against the game, that they didn't really include a lot of varied looking tracks and stuff. It all kind of looks like some sort of I think kind of American Midwestern kind of cities, town / countryside thing going on there. But anyway, there's also some form of multiplayer game, but whether it be LAN or not, I don't know. I never really play multiplayer, so I'm just going to focus on the big game mode, single player game. Now, what made the game then and still now is the character of the game. Electronic Arts EA included a host of really suitable, I think, rock songs in the game, which play during the menu time, whereas MIDI music plays in the background during the races, and you can listen to the proper rock songs anytime in the jukebox mode when you're not racing. And this was the first place I heard bands like Soundgarden and stuff, so it deserves respect for that, because they chose some suitable songs for this game that really tie into the whole character they were trying to build. Now, the wacky art style as well, and the menus and the characters is also welcome, and it sits really nicely with the vibe, and as does the array of weapons that you can wield during races to beat your opponents off their bikes. Little old ladies on Zimmer frames, guys on skateboards, and other unsuspecting folk pretty much line the roads, as do oil spills and other vehicles, to really slow you down or send you flying. So it's not your conventional racing game, which is basically why I like it, or why I can play it. I don't like normal racing games. I don't like watching pretty cars just for the sake of it and turning corners and stuff. That's not a challenge for me. I like weaving in and out of traffic and stuff. So that's why this sort of game appeals to me. Now, finally, is a special mention to be given to has to be given to the videos which play whether or not you win a race, whether you lose, quote unquote, i.e. you don't finish in the top, or you get busted by the police, or you wreck your bike. So there are various endings to a race, not just getting to the finish line, but there are also a good variation of these videos which play afterwards. And unfortunately I couldn't record it here, but they if you just type in Road Rash kind of probably videos or something like that, you'll probably get some for a bit of a taste. And I do recommend you have a look at them, because they were really well done, and there are a lot of them, so they were great to watch, especially after a long hard fought race with and there's enough variation in them, so you really wanted to see them all. It was clear the developers had a lot of fun making this game and filming it, so it adds to the experience, as does the out-game music. So, yeah, again, it's a game that doesn't really take itself too seriously, and for that I can respect it. I'm not going to score this game badly, as it's a really nice blast from the past, and does what it sets out to do. Really, is it fairly simple? Yes. Does it look a bit dated today? Yes. But ultimately, it's a game that you can still extract some enjoyment from years later. and that's where its charm lies. Make no mistake, I usually get turned off by racing games, but this was easy to pick up again and play. So does that mean I'm going to be playing it every day religiously? No. But so long as you don't expect that, you can kill a few hours easily with this game.
Yeah!
And therefore, for that reason, I give this game a 6 out of 10. And that's me.